Which debit card for kid is the best in the market right now and is worth the price of actually paying every single month for a service? Now, we're going to talk about Gohenry, Greenlight, Famzoo, and even Current. Now, the first thing I want to mention is this, guys. Right out the window, I've done a review on all of these apps, all these debit cards, whatever you want to call them. I've done a full review on all of them. So if you want to watch a full video on those things, then link down below, description, and also in the comments. Now, on top of that, in this video, we're going to go over 4 little details to make sure we get through every single detail to actually make sure that we actually adjust to which one is the best in the market and which one is not, okay? Now, first thing is this. We're going to go over security, customer service, price, features, and overall the best one. I said 4, but in reality, it's 5. Now, on top of that, I won't fool you. I did a full review on the Current not so long ago, link down below, and I threw them out the window. They're not going to be in this video whatsoever. I'm comparing Greenlight, Famzoo, and Gohenry. To me, those are the top dogs in the market right now when it comes to debit cards for kids. Current was kind of like very iffy on everything, so I didn't really like it that much. If you want to know why I didn't like it, watch that video in full, link down below. Again, now guys, if you guys don't know me, my name is Ty Bryson. I'm an accountant. I post videos every single day. Subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified. On top of that, do me a favor, hit the like button. It helps the channel grow a ton. And I want to ask you guys a question. Which one do you think is going to win? Is it going to be Greenlight, Gohenry, or is it going to be Famzoo? Comment down below, let me know. And again, if you haven't watched the full videos on them yet, watch those videos. They're very interesting, and we go through all the questions and customer service calls and make sure we get through all the details in those videos. Now, before we get started and I tell you, well, you know, this one's better, this one's bad, and all that fancy stuff, well, I want to mention one thing, guys, here, okay? The entire purpose of this video is to decide which one is best for your kid. And I'm looking for, you know, an overall feature which is, hey, is it fun to use and is it secure for your kid to actually use? Because again, you want to make sure companies are not selling your kids information. And by the way, in one of these comparisons right here in this video, one, if not 2 or 3 of these companies are actually selling your information, well, your kids' information also. So I'm going to make sure to get all that stuff out the way early on in the video so you can make sure you can understand exactly how all this stuff works before you sign your kid up, okay? Just to clarify that. So now that we got that covered, let's talk about security, customer service, price, features, and overall which one is better, best bang for your buck. Now, let's jump straight into the video, guys. And the first one is actually security. Well, tell me, when it comes to security, how do they compare against each other? Gohenry, Greenlight, and Famzoo. Which one's better? Now, the first thing is this. When it comes to security, let's talk about age. Now, the first thing is this, guys. You're probably thinking, well, tell me, at what age can I open up an account with each one of these? Now, the answer is this. With Famzoo, 0. Whenever you want, you can open an account. No worries there. With Greenlight, 0. Also, no problem there. With Gohenry, it's between age 6 to 18. Once they hit 18, they're out the window. Once they hit age 6, they're qualified to get an account. Now, you might be asking me, Tommy, is this good? Is this bad? The answer is this. I believe the earlier your kid starts, the better off they are. Now, if you're thinking like, hey, Tommy, 6 years old, there's no big difference. Well, you know, Mozart started like playing the piano when he was like 4 or 3 years old. So again, you never really know, and I'd rather get started very early on than get started way too late. So it all depends on what you want to teach your kid and how early on. So age might not really be a huge deal, but to me, it kind of is. You comment down below and let me know if it is for you. Now, on top of that, we also have a little rule here that's basically called under 13, over 13. Now, you might be asking, Tommy, what's the difference here? Well, the difference is, once they're under 13, the card is literally in your name, the parent or the guardian in this case, and once you turn like over 13, they kick in the side to be like, okay, you know, I want to put this card under my name, and at that point, they have to give up their information, like their social security and all that fancy stuff. Now, here's where this gets a little tricky and iffy around the corners. Once the kid is below 13 and the account is not theirs, well, the company, Greenlight, Gohenry, and also Famzoo, they don't have to, well, they're not allowed to collect any data and try to sell that data once they're under 13. Once they hit over 13 and they make that account by themselves, for themselves, well, even though if you're funding it, right? Because you're still like the owner in a sense, right? But in reality, once it's their account, well, now the company can start collecting data on them and start selling that information forward. Now, if you don't believe me, check those full videos. I have all the answers over there. So again, security might be a problem here, but the main thing is this. Most of the time, these companies use this information to better the product and also to make more money, in a sense, to make better products also. So there is that. If you're worried about that, that might be a huge deal, and you might never really want to make that card officially on their name, because they can still operate the same way. The only benefit is, okay, you know, it's in your name, oh my gosh, you're so fancy, okay? That's about it. But for me, I would probably keep it to my name if I have a security issue with that. Now, you might be wondering, well, Tommy, well, when I'm signing up for the card, I have to put in my social security and all this fancy stuff. My information can it be leaked? Well, the answer is this. No information is safe. So when it comes to storing data, I've noticed a few little features here and there when it comes to these companies. When it comes to Famzoo, they don't even store it, okay? They're not responsible for it because they store it with somebody else, and that company meets all the laws and regulations when it comes to storing data, encrypted, and all that fancy stuff that you like to hear when it comes to security. Now, when it comes to Gohenry, well, these people do the exact same tactic with another outside party, and that way, one, liability free, and on top of that, they have another person outsource the information so they can control everything and make sure everything is locked and secured. Now, when it comes to Greenlight, I did notice in the frequently asked questions that they do manage all the data, they collect it, and guess what? They encrypt everything with, what is it like this? Okay, this is what they say, okay? They say, we encrypt everything with military grade data protection. That might sound fancy, and it's probably the same thing as the other companies, but in reality, they might have a liability problem there. But here's my thing. Everything is protected. That's my point there. On top of that, all these accounts are FDIC insured. So don't worry about losing money like crazy. That's not the point here. So in reality, when it comes to security, all these cards hit the mark. But in reality, I have noticed something. When I call customer service for each of these companies, I did notice that Famzoo specifically doesn't really care about your information that much. They don't care about it whatsoever. All they care about is providing a service. Greenlight, Gohenry, they're more corporate structure, so information is key to make better products, to expand, and also to make more money. So there's that, just putting that out there. Now, when it comes to customer service, when we talk about two things, experience and also availability, and also, I said two, but it's actually three, expandability, well, scalability, okay? Now tell me, what are you saying here? Well, I'm saying this. Experience. When it comes to Gohenry, Greenlight, Famzoo, the best experience I had was with Famzoo, okay? I spoke to the CEO directly and had a direct conversation with him, and he told me all the information I absolutely needed. Now, when I spoke to Gohenry, it was great. When I spoke to Greenlight, it was great. Spectacular service. Now, the main thing is this. When it comes to scalability, here's the problem. Greenlight, Gohenry, they have a massive team, actually. A massive team of customer service agents, which helps me get on the phone much faster and get people that answer questions, but they might not have all the answers, okay? But when it comes to Famzoo, there is a little problem here, and here's why. Because when I called in, well, I called in around 6 times to be put through, and when I got put through, I spoke to the CEO directly. Now, that's great, that's awesome, quality, great, answers, great, team small, so, you know, concentrated, quality over quantity, but that might be a problem if the company blows up, and now they have a whole bunch of people, and now they can't really manage the entire flow of customers coming in. So, scalability, I would have to give it to Gohenry and Greenlight, but experience, I would have to go with Famzoo, okay? They have quality people over there, but again, scalability, be on the phone ASAP, not having to wait, well, Greenlight, Gohenry. Those are my choices. Now, on top of that, you may be asking me, well, Tommy, what about availability? They're not 24/7, I'll tell you that, and I'm kind of sort of mad about that, but not really, because they still are available all the time. But my main thing is this. When it comes to Greenlight, they're available between 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. Sounds good. Monday through Friday. When it comes to Gohenry, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, or Monday through Saturday, I think. But my main thing is this, guys. When it comes to Famzoo, there's no direct contact when it comes to when they're actually available. They kind of just like pick up the phone all the time. But again, he did say, Bill, the CEO, hey, we pick up the phone all the time, but we do sleep and we're in Eastern time. So my understanding is this, you know, probably like from 8 a.m. all the way down to maybe like 5 p.m. or like 8 p.m. depending, okay? But they don't have a direct, schedule. Why? Again, it's all because of scalability. That might be it might be a huge issue here, okay? And that's my main point here. Now, you're probably wondering, okay, Tommy, so far we've won over security, we won over customer service, they all sound great. Great. Well, the answer is this. Now we're going to go over your best part, which is basically price. Well, Tommy, how much am I going to pay for the service? How much does it cost? The fees? What is hidden? What is not hidden? Well, the answer is this. Greenlight, Gohenry, Famzoo, they're kind of different, but not really. You're going to see it right now. Now, when it comes to price, well, Gohenry charges around $3.99 per kid every single month. That might be a lot. To me, it is. I'll tell you why, because most of the other cards, debit cards here, I'm comparing them, well, they actually charge a fixed fee for the entire family. But Gohenry over here is $3.99 per kid. On top of that, they charge you $1.50 when you use the ATM. That is very high. I'll tell you why later on in the video. They also charge you $2 for an ATM outside of America or outside of the UK, depending where you got the card, okay? Just to clarify that. On top of that, they also charge you 2.75% for international currency conversions. Okay, just to clarify that, okay? Whenever you use this card outside of America, you can use it, but to convert the currency from US to that currency, well, they'll charge you 2% and, well, 2.75%, just to clarify that. On top of that, if you want to replace the card or you want to personalize the card, well, they're going to charge you around $5 to replace and $5 to customize the card. Again, you might say, Tommy, that's not a lot of money. That's pretty fair. But here's the difference. When it comes to Greenlight, they charge you this. A $25 fee if you want to get the card super fast to your house, but no fee if you want to get the card average 5 to 7 days. No big deal there. On top of that, if you want to get a custom card, they charge you $10. So it's kind of more expensive than Gohenry. But here's the main thing. If you want to replace the card, it's only $3.50. When it comes to ATM fees, foreign transaction fees, deposit fees, all that fancy stuff, they don't charge you anything. Okay? Nada. Nothing. Now here's why. My theory is this. They might charge you on those little things to make more money, but everything else, they already know, hey, they already charged them a fee. Let's not stack a fee on top of that fee. Okay? Which is great. Famzoo is way different because here's the thing, guys. Famzoo doesn't charge a single fee aside from the fee of the monthly fee, okay? By the way, Greenlight's fee is around $4.99, but Famzoo's fee is $5.99, or you can actually pay $2.50 if you prepay for 2 years. So again, that's around $60. No big deal there. So you get the card for 2 years and you pay only $2.50. They don't have any ATM fees, no foreign transaction fees. They don't have anything whatsoever. Deposit fee. They don't have anything, okay? But that might be a bad thing, and you might find that out later on in the video, because again, having little fees here and there, extra revenue, more money for the company, meaning they have more cash on hand to make the products way better. So that might be a problem. You might say I'm saving so much money, but it might come around and bite you in the butt. Now, number 4, when it comes to features, Tommy, what do I get? You know, that's the most important thing here. What do I get? And the answer is this. Well, I'm not going to sit down here and lie and criticize and say like, oh, this is so bad. No. You know, these are great products overall. They give you chores, jobs, all that fancy stuff. At one point, Greenlight had like, hey, you can only include a certain amount of chores. Well, now they fixed that so you get unlimited chores. No problem there. It's basically, you know, financial IQ built in here for the kids. But in reality, it's all your responsibility because, again, you know, you're the one teaching your kid about money. The card is just here, a product to show the money and to give them access to a debit card. But everything else is on you. They might give you articles, all that fancy stuff. But again, these products are great. Gohenry has, you know, allowances, one-time jobs, send money ASAP, you know, one-time notifications, all that stuff is great. Lock in the card. It's incredible, okay? And it's secured. It's awesome. Same thing for Greenlight and same thing for Famzoo. They're not short on any of those features whatsoever. But when it comes to number 5, which is basically, well, Tommy, which one is best? It's kind of confusing at this point because you might be telling me, Tommy, you know, they all sound alike. They all sound like great products. But in reality, when it comes to great products, there's always one thing here and there that kind of differentiates the entire thing. I'm going to tell you right now. The first thing is this, guys. Overall, it's between Famzoo and Greenlight. You know why? Because Gohenry charges a whole bunch of fees that aren't really necessary, and I don't really like it that much because of that one thing, okay? Way too many fees, and I'm not a big fan of... Okay, here's the thing. I have 5 kids, which I don't have a single kid, right? But now I have to pay like $3.99 for one kid, another kid $3.99, $3.99, right? And you know, once you get a card for one kid, they all want it, right? But with Greenlight, it's like $4.99 for the entire family. With Famzoo, it's $2.50 or $5.99 for the entire family also. You get the cards, all that fancy stuff, and there's no big deal there, okay? So having to pay extra money if I go overseas, if I want ATMs and all that fancy stuff, I don't like how, you know, Gohenry is so interested in money to the point where there was stack fees on top of other on top of other fees, basically, okay? Because when we use an ATM, they charge you $3, $2. So on top of like, you want to charge me another $1.50? I'm not. Okay, so between Greenlight and Famzoo, it's hard to pick, but not really. And here's why. Okay, well, Famzoo has a older website. I'll be honest with you, it's kind of like outdated. So if you go to Gohenry, by the way, let me do a little time scale here. Famzoo was first, Greenlight after, and then Gohenry. That's when they were created, the companies, okay? So imagine this. Imagine Greenlight says, you know, Famzoo is a great company, great product, amazing. Let's take everything they do, let's up it up, fancy design, fancy debit card, you know, with the chip and all that fancy stuff, and, you know, this Apple Pay, everything they need, including a very good app. And it looks great, it looks pretty, it looks nice, it looks cute. But Famzoo is still like, okay, you know, we want to focus on the value. Then Gohenry comes along and says, like, you know what? Greenlight is doing great. Famzoo is doing great. Let's get into this market and put it in the UK and then expand over to the US, which they did. Great. But they want to do this entire thing, a carbon copy of Greenlight, by the way, but they want to charge you all these fees on top of it. I'm not a big fan of that. So that's why I'm not really competing with those people. Now, you might be telling me, well, Tommy, it's just design. It's all about value, right? Well, no. Not really, right? Because you're dealing with kids, so it's all about how things look. On top of that, customer service might be a huge deal here because although you get a whole bunch of quality here from Famzoo, I'm just afraid that, hey, if you blow up even more, when are you going to hire help, okay? More help, more service, better help. You know, it's okay. Quality is great also, but quantity gives you access to a greater marketplace. So Greenlight, you know, usability, security, price, also design, and everything else is just a better product. Famzoo, by the way, Famzoo doesn't even have a chip on the card. So for example, if you go like over like outside the country, you might not be able to use the card because you don't have the chip, okay? But he did tell me, hey Tommy, we're working on all these things, and we're also working on updating the website. So again, Famzoo is kind of like the grandfather that, you know, Greenlight came along and was like, okay, I'm going to copy you, but make it better. And then Gohenry said, well, I'm going to copy you, but make it more expensive. Okay? I don't really care about that one there. But in reality, guys, comment down below and let me know which one do you think is better and why. Comment down below. And let me, okay, and also let me know in the comments down below, did you guess correctly which one I was going to pick? I bet you didn't. Okay? So comment down below, let me know. On top of that, if you ask me, these are all great products, okay? Great products. But again, when you have great products, little things like fees, little things like design, they get in the way, and it makes Greenlight better than everything, okay? So, again, by the way, Greenlight commented on the video that I made, right? And they answered a whole bunch of questions through the comments. By the way, I answered all my comments, by the way. But they stepped in and said, like, hey, Tommy, just in case, blah, 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 blah. Just in case, call me here. That's great service, okay? So, in reality, Greenlight's all the way, easy to use, easy to design, and to be honest, if Famzoo makes it prettier, cuter, sticks to the values, chip, Apple Pay, all this fancy stuff, then I'm in, okay? I love, like, you know, like Zoofam, but in reality, well, Famzoo, sorry about that, Famzoo. But in reality, when you ask me, I love Famzoo, but I also want to be able to, I want scalability here, okay? So, the business side is great, but quality is great over there, but you need to be able to scale it up. So again, Greenlight, great job with this debit card, really like it, appreciate it. And again, guys, my recommendation is all these products are great, but Greenlight takes the win. And as always, guys, thank you for watching the video. If you like the video, leave a big thumbs up. It helps the channel grow a ton. Really appreciate it. On top of that, if you want to talk to me one-on-one, just DM me on Instagram at Tommy Bryson. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you get notified when I post a new video, which is every single day. And on top of that, click this playlist right here to watch more videos on finance, and also click my face right here to subscribe to the channel. And if you want to watch all those videos on current, Greenlight, Gohenry, and also Famzoo, I said it right, okay? Famzoo, then check the description down below or check the comments down below. I have all the links posted. Watch those full videos and comment down below if you have any questions. I'll be there as always. As always, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and peace.